Hey, what's up, Schmuckfolk? This is Protocorgi, and this is going to be my 1cc commentary. So, as you can see, I have 7 lives to work with. You get more as you play the game more. And apparently I needed 7 to get through. This is going to be a pretty scrappy clear, but as always, first 1cc's usually are. You'll see toward the end as it all falls apart. Anyway, I'm just doing a little bit of scoring here. I should probably mention that I will be spoiling some things in this game, all the special abilities and where to find them. So if you'd rather not know that and play it yourself, then stop watching now. So you can score in this game by basically using your normal shot to build up a multiplier, and you see those little dog bones hovering around you while it's building up, and then you cash it in by picking up fruit. You have to use your bark attack to uncover these hidden chests around to get more fruit. Now I'm playing on Corgi mode. As you can see in the bottom left, it says Corgi down there. That's the difficulty level. That's the third of the 4 difficulties that are available once you install the game. I think there may be a 5th difficulty level, I'm not sure, that you can unlock, but I haven't done that yet. That was risky. It's very easy to chain death in this game, so try to avoid dying. Once you die, all your power-ups scatter and you have to go and pick them up again, which is why it's risky to die. I think there's going to be a patch soon which makes the time of picking them up again longer, which is nice. Sometimes the only thing I wish is that you could fast forward some of these transition scenes, but I can see how it would be difficult from a programming perspective to keep the music in sync. Because there is a little bit of downtime sometimes in this game. So if you use your bomb on this big blue fish here, you get a different part of the level, and that's how you can acquire your first special ability, which is to to turn around, which you'll see later. You can face the other direction, and I think there's something else you unlock, maybe the ability to absorb bullets. Or is it? No, it might be to fire your ghost Corgi out, which you'll also see me do later. So I'm just trying to build up my multiplier before grabbing all these fruit. I'm not really sure of the best way to score in this. I just kind of make it up as I go along. It might be better to build up your multiplier a lot more before getting fruit, rather than just cashing it in. This is a particularly lucrative area, killing these clams. So I drop my bomb to kill a bunch of them and grab these big gems for score. This music's awesome, right? So I have stolen some of my strats from Dr. Mookhouse, who recently streamed this and cleared it on his stream. I thought I would one-up him by doing the Corgi difficulty, which is one higher than the one he did. So this is the Ghost Corgi I was talking about. It trivializes this boss completely, if you can get it in the right position at least. You fire it out with one button, and then you hold the fire button to make it attack quickly. There we go. First boss down. Yeah, this game got released earlier this year, maybe a couple months ago. I'm playing on Steam, but you can also get it on Switch and maybe other consoles, I'm not sure. It took me a little while to figure out which power-ups are which based on the icons. I'm getting the lock-on missile here, which is very short range, but it does a lot of damage. That means I can't effectively shoot these guys from a distance without using the bark. Here you'll see me use the absorb bullet ability, which charges your stop time ability meter. It's that purple bar at the bottom there, which is the last ability that you unlock in the 3rd level. Now I'm fully powered up with all the weapons I want. Should be able to speed kill this boss here. Goes down really quick with that homing missile. Now this is me using the turning around ability. You don't really need to do it this much, but just waiting for the screen transition. These big guys also drop valuable crystals. So you can see these buttons here. If you push all of the buttons, you need to hit both of these within a short time span to lock them both in. I was too busy trying to score, but I didn't want to go do that anyway. It opens the secret area of the second level, which is where I think that's where you unlock the bullet absorb mechanic. This third one's the most difficult one to get. The other two are pretty trivial. And there's the stop time ability, which I'm just using to try and get some more of these big gems. So if you can push all those 3 buttons in and the previous ones on the level, then that unlocks a secret area a little bit further in, which I will point out. Quite a lot to think about with all these abilities and changing directions and everything. So it's pretty easy to start losing lives around here if you don't know what's coming. Even if you do know what's coming, it can be easy to stuff it up. So if you push all the buttons earlier, that left wall opens up instead of the floor here, and you go to the left. The scoring multipliers can get pretty high, so I imagine if you had the talent, you'd be able to get some huge scores, but I'm too busy trying to stay alive most of the time. It's really only stage 1 where I do any major scoring. Now, this boss can be either really easy or a real pain in the butt. You can take him down really quickly if you get it right. I was trying to play it a bit safer. And that's done. So this is level 3. You'll see coming up there is a what do you call it? A UFO kind of enemy right there, that with the green that I kill. There you go, and he drops a grey pod thing. So this is how you unlock the secret area in level 3. Once you pick that up, you need to absorb bullets. So you can let these guys here shoot at you, for instance, and absorb their bullets, and it will charge up that grey orb. You have to absorb quite a few bullets, but if you manage to charge it up fully, then there's a part further on the level that opens a secret area. I'm not doing it for survival purposes. These little guys take a huge amount of damage, but they drop a big point item. Now this is a bit of a gotcha. This boss here is actually your friend who's been turned into an enemy. See, if you shoot him, he has a green health bar, which means he's your friend. So you can kill him normally, but if you want to get the best ending, you're not allowed to kill him, which is why I am just going to time him out. I'll speed this up because you don't want to listen to me, or watch this whole thing, I should say. As cool as this music is. Alright, just defeated the boss. This part can be a little bit tricky. Just keep cool, or just try and absorb bullets. And this is where the secret area of the third level, if you've charged that orb completely, you'll go downwards here rather than to the right. Some risky dodging. Your parts not usually so difficult. You can use these guys as bullet shields once you freeze them, which is kind of cool. Oh, that was close. Some more of these lucrative yet tiny enemies. Gotta be careful when you kill it because that explosion can kill you as well. And here is the third level boss. This boss is also much easier if you have the homing missile. Just gotta be careful of this first volley of bullets. And then that was unfortunate, first death. Just clipped me. Thankfully I didn't die again while gathering my power-ups. And you can move through lasers with the bullet absorb. And it's done. That fight can go on for quite a long time if you don't have the homing missiles. Love this baseline. Now I'm switching off the homing missiles for a bit more coverage. should go buy this soundtrack. It's good. I had a bit of difficulty with visibility in this area at first. Took me a bit of getting used to. Seems like the safest way to take out these guys. You can do it. Oh, that was done. Another silly death. Forgot about that one. Yeah, you can take out these laser firing fish with the homing missile before they fire, or just as they start to fire, I think. Which is an alternate way. You don't need to turn around and shoot them from behind like that. Now here's the turbo tunnel section. I'm using the bark to collect fruit from between the gaps, and also to verify like where I'm lined up, to make sure I'm lined up correctly. These fish can come at you quite fast, so you've got to be careful with it, because you can crash into their dead bodies even if they're exploding. Which I'm sure I'll probably do at least once in this run. Failed to cash in this multiplier, unfortunately. And that's gonna go away. A wee bit of memo involved here, not too much. Oh, that's the first time I've ever done that, I think. But this wiggly section's annoying. You've got to remember to go low at the end and then up the top afterwards, because those don't have warnings. Once you get out of that wiggly tunnel. Here's another boss that I use the ghost form on. You can probably kill this boss pretty quickly with the homing missile as well, but this is relatively safe doing it this way. This is still level 4. Level 4 and 5 are quite long compared to the previous levels, level 5 especially. I'm pretty sure you can't get those gems that come out if you're killing these guys from shooting them from behind. If you hit the homing missile, then you could probably kill them fast enough and collect them. uncache on this multiplier, and then I'm just going to stop shooting in the interest of safety, and there you go, I'll crash into one of these fish. They come at you faster if you kill them, so that's why I'm avoiding killing them. There's a slow movement button as well that I was using to try and avoid crashing, which doesn't get much use, but that part I find it useful. There's another short turbo tunnel section. Give him the bar. Now, if you have timed out the third level mid-boss, that is how you unlock this boss, which is the secret area of level 4. This one's can be a bit tricky. It's easy to run out of time doing it, then take a silly death as well while you're too busy thinking about what you're doing. You have to charge up your bar and use the ghost and time stop to attack him. The reason you have to time stop is because as soon as it takes a hit, that enemy will disappear. You have to be careful not to hit the robot part as well and hit the eyeball. If you don't time stop, he'll just take one hit and disappear. And you'll end up timing it out. So that's one part that I ended up practicing in the practice mode. The one part of the game that needed a little bit of practice to figure out. Now I've only got 2 lives left, coming up to the stage 4 boss, which is not ideal. This boss can be pretty tricky too. Easy to get clipped by something random coming from off screen here. You can also kill the boss before this transition happens, but I didn't manage to do it. You might need the homing missiles to pull that one off. I was lucky. As you can see, the heads regenerate if you take too long as well. And that's stage 4 done. Now we're going on a trip through time. I would recommend not using the homing laser, or the homing missiles rather, for this level because of these annoying enemies. Not these ones, but some that are coming up a bit later. But the laser is particularly good at taking out these guys too. Being silly and prioritising my score over survival there. sure there's a bunch of hidden chests I've missed as well. This boss is relatively straightforward, he just fires it in front of him. If you take too long, he'll fly across the screen and drop bombs along as he moves to the right, and you have to turn around to shoot him some more. Thankfully that I killed him fast enough for that to not happen. Now this part's a bit tricky. There's a lot going on between all the stuff to pick up and all these planes flying everywhere. And now we get return of the level 2 boss, except he's significantly more difficult this time. He moves up the right wall and then comes down the left wall, so he changes sides each time he comes past. I was hoping that bomb might kill him completely, but it didn't. And once you damage part of him, the screen starts spinning, so it's more difficult to track what side he's going to be on. There we go. It's pretty easy to die on that boss, so I was happy that I managed to get through unscathed. This is me just checking for the chests. Now these are the guys that will wreck you if you've got the homing missiles. Well, not necessarily, but it can be hard to take them out. They fire at you if you leave them too long, and they're also difficult to see because they blend in with your dog bones that are flying around your ship from your multiplier. Seems like a particularly tricky thing the devs put in there. Enemies that look like your multiplier things and move in a similar fashion. Sometimes you can get hidden chests that are enormous and give you lots of points, but I'm not sure how you trigger them. And this is the return of the stage 3 boss. He's also much more difficult this time. He doesn't telegraph where he's moving, so it can be tricky to get out of his way sometimes. I also recommend practicing this guy. And using stop time on him, which I do there, yeah. Now, I panic because I hate this attack. Thankfully I've managed to just get out of the way, but that one often gets me, and managed to get through him without dying as well, which is maybe the first time it's ever happened. Now these guys reflect bullets back at you. They're a pain. Once the shield goes down, you can stop time and kill them. It's probably the easiest way. Or you can just ignore them and dodge their bullets if you don't want to play risky. It's been missing the stop time effect again. It's a risky absorption. Didn't work very well. We're just gonna dodge them from here on out. That was extremely risky. I'm not sure why I did that. As we call back to stage 3. Grabbing the homing missiles again. I'm not sure why I didn't lock on the homing missiles here. I think I was just afraid of taking a random hit. And yeah, this boss isn't too difficult. Also got to remember to be careful not to shoot the robot part if you can help it. Locked on. And that is the secret area of stage 5, which you have to kill the secret boss of stage 4 to get, obviously. Oh, here's one of the giant chests I was talking about. I'm not sure what triggers those, or if they're just always in the same spot. Now we're up to the final boss. Two lives coming to the final boss, not too bad. Somehow I've managed to avoid losing any on this final level. Now this here is where it all goes wrong. This part here you can get one of 4 different forms, and I have not practiced this, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I ended up doing almost no damage to the boss there. I find it difficult to do damage to the boss with this. I think I need to lock on the homing weapon right at the start of this attack is the trick. But again, I was so worried about losing lives, I didn't want to get close. Keep getting the same attack. There we go, got the lock on, but then I took a hit, unfortunately. So this is the easiest to dodge attack, which is why I was happy this one. Finally got this one. But again, haven't managed to lock on. Maybe lock on's not the best idea for this boss. I'm just trying to kill it with bark now. And took another silly death. Oh, am I going to time this boss out? No, just going to kill it just in time, it looks like. So yeah, use the bark next time, I think is the plan. or not the homing missiles. Now the real final boss. No lives. So I am crapping my pants here. Very sweaty. Try and get in a bit of stop time damage. You also have to make sure you attack the eyeball portion and not the girl portion at the top, because that part is another friendly and you'll get a bad ending if you kill her rather than the eyeball, the brain. I'm doing a little bit of damage to her, but not heaps, so I wasn't worried about it. Ghost doing a bit of work there. And there's me attacking the wrong enemy. I was too busy dodging to look. Very easy to run into a random object flying across the screen at this part. Now, this is the final attack. So you just gotta memorize this part and dodge it. You will not believe how much I was sweating here. This is the other portion of the game where holding the slow movement button is very helpful. And while playing, this felt like it went on for eternity. That's it. One CC and got the good ending by saving both friends.
Just this moment!
Good job, Bullet. And that's the game. I'll let you enjoy the end credits. Pretty great song to go with the credits. Make sure you listen the whole way through. See you next time. 宇宙は大きだねそして訪れるたくさんの世界がありますよでも僕の世界に守るものがあるよ私は星の下に座るよ
そして月に吠えるだろうどうか君を私から引き離さないで